The recording is on now and we can start now. It's 2:32 p.m. So I now hand over to Shalini.
Thank you, Shweta, TLI Chair Shweta. Good afternoon, Toastmasters of District 116. I am Shalini Lal, your District IT Manager, and it's my absolute pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to today's exciting and high-impact training, Chart the Course, CSP Game Plan, and Golden Quarter. As we step into the first quarter of this Toastmaster year, this is our golden opportunity to realign, refocus, and reignite our purpose. Whether you are a club officer, a district leader, or a passionate member, this is your moment to chart your course towards excellence. You will hear from leaders who walk the path, you will gain tools to elevate your clubs, and you will walk away with a renewed sense of direction, your game plan for the golden quarter. Let us embrace this session with energy, curiosity, and commitment. And most importantly, let us make this quarter golden together. Welcome once again to District 116 Toastmasters Training. District Mission. We build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. There are few ground rules that I need to mention for the Zoom session. Keep your mic off and switch off the camera if you are moving away from your seat. Trainers, kindly avoid talking about religion, politics, and sex. For a better experience of the training, suggest all of you to view the Zoom in the speaker's view. Recording is on throughout the session. Reach out to our Zoom host, co-host for any technical support and use raise hand emoji to ask questions during the question and answer session. With this, I would like to invite the most energetic person for our training today, the TLI Chair, Shweta Reguraman, Distinguished Toastmaster. Shweta Reguraman is a certified anti-money laundering specialist and currently serves as a consultant for internal audit at Protivity Middle East. A passionate Toastmaster over 7 years, she is best known for her introspective communication style, coupled with a strong track record of leading creative and impactful initiatives across the districts in the Middle East and UK. A distinguished Toastmaster, Shweta currently serves as the District TLI Chair, where she is committed to delivering purpose-driven trainings, expanding access to learning resources, and fostering engaging educational experiences for members. With a round of applause, I would like to invite our TLI Chair, Distinguished Toastmaster Shweta Reguraman, to handle the meeting.
Thank you so much, District IT Manager, Toastmaster Shalini Lal, for that generous introduction. Fellow Toastmasters, leaders, and guests from all over the world, a good day to you all. And especially, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our district trio, District 116, District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Alamil Mangai, our District Club Group Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Iman Salame, and also joining us from a very nearby district of who's currently the Program Quality Director of District, correct me if I'm wrong, is it 107?
105.
105. Yes, I'm close. Yes. So from District 105, Distinguished Toastmaster Ramanujan Raghavan, thank you so much for joining us, Ryan, and also acknowledging presence of all our division directors of District 116. Good afternoon to you all from Qatar and greetings of the day from all over the world. I am Shweta Raguraman, your TLI chair for District 116, and it is my utmost pleasure. I would like to now reopen the District TLI series session number 2 for 2025-2026. Yes. So just to give a recap of what happened in the last or probably the first ever training sessions that we have organized last week is where we deep dived into the Pathways Education Program. And we also got to see another dimension of our distinguished club program of Toastmasters by giving it a necessary health check. But today is also no different, because today it is going to be not just impactful, more purposeful driven, but it is also going to be something that will help the leaders to lead not just with confidence, but to lead with the right tools and strategy. Because today's training session is going to be focused on how we can make our club success plan a game plan where we can chart the course of a successful Toastmaster year this year. And also, not to forget how we can make most of the golden quarter of our Toastmasters year, where we can focus more on elevating our own membership strategies as well. I would request everyone to kindly mute yourself and not talk unnecessarily unless or otherwise required. In case you want to converse, like our district IT manager has mentioned, please raise your hands and then you can unmute yourself and talk. I would request everyone to please get involved in the training sessions, participate yourself. Don't be afraid to ask any sort of questions, because no question is a wrong question and no answer will definitely be a wrong answer to the questions that you're asking. So just get involved, just participate and enjoy your Friday afternoon night like no other with us. So I would request our host to kindly please share the screen of the PowerPoint presentation. Ditya, Toastmaster Shalini. Yes. So now it is with utmost pressure. I would like to welcome again and again this person. I guess I'm going to welcome this person again and again throughout the TLI training series, because I am going to get creatively exhausted in introducing her in multiple different ways. But what I can tell about her is she is very tireless and she's very relentless in her spirit of ensuring utmost quality when it comes to Toastmasters member experience. And no one can really match up to the quality that she definitely delivers and promises as well. She's a lawyer by profession, which also talks about how she's very tenacious and meticulous in the approach that she tries to employ in enhancing a Toastmasters member's experience. None other than our district director, distinguished Toastmaster Alarmil Mangai, who will now address the audience. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Shweta, not just for that introduction. Now that you made sure that I live up to your introductions in such a way that I have to keep raising the benchmark. I'm sure I have the confidence in all of our members. It will be happening in the way we all function together. Let us give a big round of cheers to our TLI chair for conducting these trainings back to back in such a way that we all enjoy. Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Shweta. Before I begin, let me once again confirm the district mission read by our IT manager. Yes, we will stand by the district mission and ensure that we achieve the district mission. Also recognizing the presence of District 116 Trio, distinguished Toastmaster Iman Salame, and my partner in crime, distinguished Toastmaster Sherwin Olimpo, who will be soon joining us, who is soulfully present in this meeting. And our own District 105 Program Quality Director, DTM Ramanujam. Most welcome to District 116. With that, yes, we have loads of learning and fun coming up in terms of our TLI training. For my address, I would request all of you to share a few comments or whatever you feel that is happiness. What is happiness for you? You are free to unmute yourself and share your thoughts, or you can put in your chat. The reason we have chosen happiness is what does it relate to all your thoughts is what I just want to understand. Can you all share what is happiness for you in whatever terms you want to express? Please. What is happiness for you?
Be together.
Being together. Nice. And what about the
Spreading
others?
happiness.
Spreading happiness. Thank you. What is happiness for you? Can you be specific? What
Seeing
makes
you
you
smile.
happiness? What
Seeing
makes you
others
happy?
smile.
Seeing others smile. I love it. Oh, anyone? Thoughts on happiness? Why the screen is so silent and dark? We are here to learn. Am I right? Can it happen without participation, be it in person or virtual? I need more thoughts to come up in the chat or open to all. What is happiness for you?
Myself.
Being yourself. That's Jilda Shah. Am I right? Great. And anything else in the chat? Yeah, I have many thoughts coming up in the chat. Nice to see.
Having a favorite dessert or biryani?
Wow, that was the answer I was looking for in a Friday afternoon. And that's the main reason we kept it virtual so that you can enjoy your biryani and training also. Find good in small things, getting encouragement, happiness. For me, is spending uninterrupted time with my family. You are having it, Toastmaster Kami. You are at your home. We are not interrupting you. Happiness is listening to music, achieving something that's DDD to make everyone smile, achieve something. Wow. Happiness has indefinite definitions, right? It means something to each and every one of you, and it is all perceptual and cannot be explained in words. In one term, if I have to say about happiness, it cannot be explained in words, it can be experienced. The more we share, the more it expands in multitude. And that is the beauty of happiness, the reason we have chosen happiness as a theme for this year. And we can't forget the fact that our founder, Ralph Smedley, made it very clear when forming this organization, we get to grow, learn only in the terms when we enjoy what we are doing. Happiness is all about enjoying what we are doing and liking whatever is happening. With that energy spread across the district, I am sure we are going to have loads of happy learning throughout this year that is going to spread in multitude in helping the district achieve the district mission. But once again, with all your cheers, let us dive into happy learning, happy achievement. Kudos to everyone. TLI chair.
Thank you so much, Didi, Distinguished Toastmaster Alamil Mangai, for that very inspiring and a very heartwarming take on why learnings are meant to be done during our happy moments as well, which also keeps up in the spirit of our founder, Ralph C. Smedley, where we learn only in the moments of enjoyment. So, keeping that spirit alive, we shall now proceed to our training session. But before I can proceed, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our volunteer for our session tonight, none other than Toastmaster Ashwini. Hello, Toastmaster Ashwini. Toastmaster Ashwini will be serving as our timer for the session. So I would request all our trainers present tonight to kindly pin her onto your screen to be mindful about your timing as well. And with this, now I shall start and move on to introducing our first trainer for the training entitled Chart the Course, the CSP Game Plan. Many people approached me clandestinely asking, what is in it for you to choose this specific trainer? She is just a Toastmaster. Well, I have many reasons that I could tell, but one thing I could definitely tell you is no one knows about a club administration or how a club functions or the culture of the club much more than a regular Toastmaster member. So I felt it was better to hear about the strategies of acing your club success plan and designing it in a way that your club is guaranteed to succeed. And with this, I could not think of anyone better than Toastmaster Manjusha Kale. So, to introduce you all to her in her own words, it gives me immense pleasure to introduce you to Manjusha Kale. So, Toastmaster Manjusha Kale is a healthcare professional who has been in Toastmasters for over 4 years. And in the last 4 years, she has gone on to serve varied leadership roles within her clubs, being vice president education, treasurer, and sergeant at arms, as well as the president of the club as well. And over her tenure across various club leadership roles, she was able to go through the club success plan, and she was being the main backbone behind its design and behind its success, because it was because of her that she was able to ensure that the club was able to gain what it was supposed to gain. Her journey as a speaker has also taken her to the DTAC stage, where she was honored to win the third place in the international speech category back in the year 2022. And she's also been the finalist for the year 2024 as well. Outside of work on Toastmasters, she enjoys reading, listening to music, and embracing every opportunity for personal development. So, with your virtual hands, let us give a huge round of applause on welcoming our star trainer for the year, Toastmaster Manjusha Kale. Toastmaster Manjusha, the screen is all yours.
Thank you so much, Shweta, for that lovely introduction. You have always been my inspiration, my mentor, and today I feel really empowered. Good afternoon, fellow leaders, respected dignitaries. It's an honor to be here, not because I have led most of the clubs here, but because I have listened to the most successful ones. You may know more stories of success than I do today. But what I bring to you today is a distilled focus plan designed not only for the theory, but for actual execution. I was asked to lead this session not to teach what to do, but to create a space where we all sharpen ourselves together as we launch into 2025. Are you ready? So give me a thumbs up, all of you, please. Are you ready? Great. Now imagine that you are standing on the crossroads, much like the Alice in Wonderland, Alice from the story Alice in Wonderland. Now, Alice asks, are you able to see my screen? I have shared the screen.
Yes, we are.
Thank you. When you're standing at the crossroad, imagine you see Alice. She looks around and sees the Cheshire Cat. She looks at him and says, which path should I take? The Cheshire Cat says, well, that depends on where you want to go. Alice is a bit confused and replies to the cat, well, I really don't know where to go. Then the cat replies to her, it doesn't matter where you want to go then, which path you take. This classic story, does it remind you of something? Anyone, please unmute and answer to me. Does it remind you of something? That's wonderful. Cheshire Cat should have asked for Google Maps. Okay. But what lesson does it draw? That's such a nice thing to bring in humor. What lesson that you have, can anyone think of it? Relevant to our Toastmasters. Well, to me, it is without a clear destination or goal in mind, journey becomes aimless. Do you agree? Yes. That's the reason why today we are going to plan this game plan of club success journey. Are you all ready? Let me see the energy on the scale of 1 to 10. Now, quick. How many officers are here? Let me know first. How many officers are here? Club officers? With thumbs up, please let me know. Give me a thumbs up on the message. I see quite a number of club officers here. That's great. Now, on the scale of 1 to 10, please let me know how excited you all are to take your clubs, to lead your clubs to greatness this year. Please, on the scale of 1 to 10, in the message, quick, 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 as fast as you can. Let me see how many numbers I get. 10, 10, 10. Oh, there's somebody saying 1. We will train them for 10. Definitely. 10, 10. That's great. That's great. Absolutely great. Awesome. I love the energy. So today my presentation will cover 6 core strategies. The first important, why, what, how, what's in the CSP, that is the Club Success Plan. The big 4 pillars of the Club Success Plan and how we built it simply. Third, the secret sauce. Fourth, what winning clubs do. Fifth, I believe in coach, not rescue. And last but not the least, call for action. Intermittently, I will be visiting the website also, so that we can have a better picture on what the Club Success Plan actually looks like. So coming to why, let me share the screen, 1 second. Can everybody see my screen? Yes, thank you. Why Club Success Plan is important. It provides a roadmap, blueprint for the Club Executive Committee to support, just a moment. Yes, for the Club Executive Committee to support the growth of each and every member in the club overall. Now, the most important thing, please, everybody, pay attention. The new distinguished club rule requirement from the club Toastmasters International. CSP must be submitted by September 30, 2025 in order for any club to be qualified as distinguished at the end of the year. Remember, no CSP submission is equal to no recognition. Are we all clear that how CSP is important and why it is important? Everybody must fill it and submit it before September or by the end of September 30, 2025. So what exactly is this Club Success Plan? Well, it's not just a paper, mind you. Most of the times, in my first initial years, and I'm sure everybody will connect here, did a cut-paste job. I'm so sorry about it. But yes, I did a cut-paste job from the previous sections, from the previous reference. We get inspired most of the times by the Club Success Plan from the previous years. But yes, this year, it is different. 2025, 2026 is going to be different. It's the club's roadmap to be distinguished. Why it is different? Because it's a powerful, purposeful planning tool. It aligns all the club goals to actionable steps, not just theory. When I went through the website, I found that it offered literally very good clarity over most of the times chaos. It is built around 10 DCP points. That's again the hard DCP centered framework it has. And this one is the living document. This is what is different in the year 2025-2026 on the TLI, Toastmaster International website. That this, to be effective, it has to be evolved and revisited again and again. It is not a document to be just sent and forgotten about. How the Club Success Plan matters. The impact on the club's members and district ecosystem. It elevates the club quality. Clubs which are active, plans show how higher engagement results in retention and satisfaction rate. It drives the member achievement. It targets in education and mentoring, convert into real leadership and communication growth. It enables predictable success. I will come to this point when we actually visit the website on how success can be predictable with this CSP. It introduces intentionality, allowing clubs to measure and manage their progress. Aligns with district objectives because local club growth feeds into area, which feeds into division and district performance goals. So at this juncture, let us go and visit our Toastmaster International website so that everybody is on the lines of actually what we are talking about. Just give me a moment. I share my screen. Okay. Okay, I'm so sorry. I have to log in just a moment. Okay. Okay, so here we are at the Club Central. Can everybody see the screen? Yes. So let me go through the Club Central. And here is the club management, club success plan. I think something is stopped. Let me check out. I think my screen has stopped. I will come back to it. Just a moment. Give me a moment. Till then, I will continue with my presentation. Please stop me if anyone has doubts. And at the end of the session, we will definitely have a clear question answer session. So now what is it is built on simple principles. There is no need to over-engineer it. Excellent structure through simplicity. The DCP goals are very, very clear. Education goals, membership goals, training goals, and administrative goals. Here is the main purpose of CSP. The purpose, structure, and relevance for 2025 stands on 4 pillars. That is of team. In team, what have we learned? That is TEAM. Can anyone give me the full form of TEAM? What is it?
Together, everyone achieves more.
Absolutely, absolutely. And in terms of the one moment. Everybody can see my presentation, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yes. In terms of Toastmasters, I felt on the CSP website, it means education, training, administration, as well as membership. So these are the 4 big foundation pillars of our CSP. So the strategic growth framework of the Club Success Plan tool aligns the clubs with accountable strategies, fostering continuous improvement. Why I say like this continuous improvement, that is the education level there is so easy. You can easily see member progress in that. And if a member is not able to give the levels to the club success, to our distinguished plan, then you can choose easily some other Toastmaster who can be made to give that level. And the foundation of distinguished program, it directly maps the 10 DCP goals grouped into, as I said, all these four, that is the education, training, administrative, and membership. Again, the CSP is the living document, and clubs must revisit it again and again, and not just keep it very static. Hopefully by now my screen must have, let me check. Yes, so here it has come directly to the club success plan, when actually it should, I'll just go back and I'll show you. Yes, here in club success plan, there are two ways you can choose. You can choose online submissions, which I encourage everybody to do the online submissions, because online submissions will keep your club success plan as a live document instead of if you submit it as a PDF. That is the first screen here, but since I had already selected as the document for the live document, it is not being showing here. So now this is where you can plan your club success. This is where the four pillars are coming into picture. That is education, membership, training, and administration. Now, this committee values process and planning process, though it says are optional, we will come to it why this is the one which is very important, and this is the one which will really define the core values and how you go about achieving success in your club. Now, in the education, in the education section, I think you have already seen this in DCP achieving, where you can achieve the DCPs and how you can achieve the DCPs. It was very clearly mentioned in the trainings earlier, that I will not go into details about this member progress. What I will go into details is about why I said this is a static, not a static, it's a live document. Because you see here, the boxes which are not ticked, or you can see these levels are available of these members for my club to be giving. So I can say if I need level 2, two level 2s, I can easily ask from Toastmaster Ashraf Ali and Toastmaster Harika Prem. Harika Prem has got level 1 also. So there are 4 levels 1s. If I have to plan, I can plan from Toastmaster Harika, I can plan from Toastmaster Pooja, and I can plan from Shaina, as well as Toastmaster Shobha. So this completes my 4 level 1s. Okay, now in some case, some scenario there by that these members cannot give me level 1. No worries, I will be enrolling into new path, and maybe encouraging somebody else also to enroll into new path. So therefore we can have level 1s there ready, and we can be taking that for the DCP. Similarly here, so it is so easy. If you keep the document live here, it becomes very easy to revisit it again and again and make a check, because this will give you exactly where your level stands for and how it is. I hope I'm clear here for the education awards. So now we will go to the next, that is the membership, and the administration stands same as before. That membership, it has to be submitted in time. Administration also the same thing. I think you are all very much familiar with this by now because of the wonderful training on DSP that we have already had. So membership and training, these two are very, very similar, and they require training is all your club officers instead of only 4, which are usually requirement. Instead of 4, encourage all your 7 officers to attend both COT1 and COT2 to get your DCP here. Administration also same thing, send your reports in time, payments in time, and then you would get your administrative goal also achieved. This is the one which is very important, committee values and process. Though this is optional, this is the heart of CSP. Please do not leave this as optional. Please fill this, because this will help all your club members come together and actually check not only the XCOM but also the club members. This will help you achieve why, when, how, and what in all the what are the values which you want extra. Rise is your usual value, right? All of us know the rise values, right? That is respect, integrity, service, and excellence. Apart from this, is there any other values that you would love your club to have? Can anybody unmute and give me at least one core? There are so many senior clubs here, and okay,
Integrity.
yes, sure.
Yeah, demonstrate honesty, trustworthiness, and ethical behavior in all Toastmasters activities, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely, that is right. So here is where your club core values you can add, and you can enhance the quality of your club, because all these values will in turn put it into the meeting. This is where your values will add, and you will make your meetings very interesting and very successful. To our club, it would have been a faster decision making as well, because we don't want to spend a lot of time. We will take a consensus and we will finish the point then and there. So that is also one of the one of the points there. So these are the 4 pillars which are easily engineered and which can be easily attained provided you keep your document live. If you just make it into a PDF and just give it, you will have to physically do it every time. So keep it live on the website and it is easier to admit. Now let us go to what is the secret sauce. Yes. How about moment of truth? This is the answer, moment of truth. So the clubs, the senior clubs which are here, what do you expect from the moment of truth? And can you unmute any senior club member? Can they tell us? Yes, anybody? Moments of truth. What are the, why I called it a secret sauce? Why? Can anyone, any senior one who has experience in this, can they unmute and tell me what happens in MOT? What, just in one-liners? Because here we are to convert these one-liners into the very, very heart of your meetings and to see that you achieve the goals during the whole year. Have a young one. Please. Please mute. Yes, we have an answer here.
Yes, I'd like to add.
Yes.
Yes. So moments of truth are usually essential to the club because that gives an idea of where the club is actually lagging behind. And that can be actually the focus and the priority for the club in the subsequent term to address the gap.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wonderful answer. And I agree with it fully. And this is the reason why. And that's the reason why I asked you about is this. You have to conduct moment of truth, I believe, from my small experience, before you complete CSP. This is a very good tip. Why I say? Because you can analyze from the guest, from everybody, what is the first impression of your club? Assess the guest experience. How warm, organized, and engaging are your club meetings? How is the member orientation? Is onboard structured and value driven? Is this the foundation to grow? Because this is the foundation to grow. And so when the member comes in, does your club have a pathway ambassador to see that the member is very well enrolled into the pathways. Does your club have that? Does your club have, or the VPE has, a committee, a small committee? Because it is impossible, president and the excom, just depending upon that. The club is the heart of everything. So it's the club members also whose contribution is very important, and it's the growth of club members that ultimately will decide how the club will follow. So therefore, the fellowship and variety, the balance, consistency with freshness, activities must be engaging. And with the diverse members, you must encourage diverse members to come into the club. How we will do it, that is with the membership. The club committee of the membership will have, you have to have a consensus to decide how you will market your club. Recognition and achievement. Of course, every small micro win in the club has to be completely celebrated. So the members, we have seen that from the clubs which are successful up till now, we see that there is always celebrations. There is always activities going on. Every club member, it is such a lively and very good themes, with the very good themes that they run the club meeting. So it's very engaging. So this is the quality which could be achieved. So always before attempting CSP, it is better to have the MOT. What winning clubs do differently? What they do differently? Are you all with this? That do the winning clubs, they are planning very well. They are data driven, adjusting to the core planning habit. They are data driven because monthly plan reviews, club executives must revisit the goals, monthly measure the alignment and progress. This is very essential. The club committee has to monthly do this. So keep the document alive. Again and again, I'm stressing, do not just upload a PDF. Toastmasters gives excellent tools, that is the real-time performance to tracking tools are provided by at each and every step by Toastmaster International. As I said directly, celebrate the micro wins and iterate tactically. Adjust methods, because at this point, if you know that your club is not having, say, members, then it's a time to step back and analyze why it is happening so that you can again realign your methods and you can devise a new marketing tactics so that you can attract new members. So that is the reason why I said that this document is a very live document. Just a moment, let me go back to our website. Okay, so now, are we on the same page? Yes, please give me a thumbs up. Everybody, are we on the same page? Are we following? Okay, so now we go on to Club Executive Committee interaction. How will the decisions be made? Please, can somebody unmute and say how in your clubs are you making the decisions? Just one answer I'm looking for.
Decision by majority.
Okay, that's good. That's consensus. Very good. So some clubs, they may make decisions by consensus. Some clubs will form executive committees. Executive committees might take the decision and take to their members. And that is how the decisions are made, which are favorable to all the members who are there. How the club committee can resolve difference of opinion. Again, this is again a very interesting thing. Do you all have any experience of having a conflict in your club with two different opinions? Yes, can anybody throw light on this? Can any suggestions come from the actual practical training? practical way that you all have solved any problems? Can anyone unmute and answer? I believe here many topics in the pathway which we come across, like there is a very good project on negotiation skills. So this project can actually be put into practice, and we can resolve this difference in opinions. And we can see to it that either you go midway or majority wins, whatever way you can. How the club committee can be held accountable. Now, this is very interesting, absolutely interesting. And just a moment. Yes, this is what is very interesting. This is that when you diagnose the health of a club from after applying moments of truth, what you can get is the first impressions. You can rework on that. Okay, you can assess the guest experience, rework on that. And as we said, that recognition is very important. And this data will also help you plan excellent meetings. The role of a well-structured meeting and plan execution can never be doubted. If a meeting has been a performance, it gives an opportunity for the clubs and members to really see to it that they set the bar up. They can always push themselves up based on this. For that, everything must be with purpose, the agenda with purpose. They must reflect the education targets of the speakers and empower them. The coach empowered them with empathy. I encourage everybody to have their club members with mentorship. Mentorship is very, very essential, and it goes beyond anything, because here the members are taken care of very, very well. And so they will flourish in such a way, such an environment. Revisiting and reviving these plans is the way you can do it. What works, what does not work. You have to step back and check, be there, and also make plans for the ahead, what you can do ahead. So now you're going through a few strategies which we can. As I said, you have to revisit and revive your plans. Lead with curiosity. The questions, norms, seeks, and what you seek new possibilities. So curiosity is the heart of it. As Alice was curious and she led to her own transformation at the end of her journey, similarly, every member who has joined Toastmaster has a why, and the XCOM must have this data with them so that they can be able, they can really work it so that the member grows. Coach with empathy. Support the club by listening deeply and guiding reflectively by the senior members. You have so many senior Toastmasters out there will be helpful. Your area director, division, everybody. We had a small problem in sense we had our trainers and the trainers did not come, so we approached area director, and within no time the area director gave suggestions of few of the names from which we could shortlist one of them. So this works very well provided you go out and ask for help. That is there everywhere. For designing good member impact, how have you ever experienced this in your club meetings? That the pathway is a runaway leadership. In the leadership, it is absolutely very, very smooth, and it helps us to achieve our goals. Mentorship accelerates education goals. It fuels engagement. Engagement drives the membership. This is a strategic flywheel, because engagement drives membership supports orientation and back to education. Celebration culture has to be there in the group, in the club, how the guest to member conversation is designed by the experience that they feel. At this level, can anyone tell me what one habit that your club has which you have found instantly improving the quality of meetings? What is that one activity which you find which will connect to all of them? Can anybody say? Can anybody unmute and give me at least one?
Table topic.
Yes, table topic. Absolutely, absolutely. Table topic is the one which you can make it very interesting so that everybody can answer. Very true. But have you ever seen this practically? What if your club only changed one thing? Let me know. For improving your club meetings and this, what is that one thing that you would like your club to change this year? 2026, 2025, 2026. Okay, we have an answer. Awards. Okay, you want your clubs to. Very good.
Manjusha, I have one suggestion. Actually, what I am going to initiate in my club, timing all role plays, including starting from the sergeant terms to GE, timing to all role players. If the Toastmaster of the day not finish the first statement within 3 to 5 minutes, the red light will blow up. This is a practice I am suggesting. Yeah, thank you.
Very good, because we have to learn to respect time. Most of the times our club meetings are extended. This is absolutely true. See, you're getting a point for your club success plan. See, these is the practical points which you must fill it in that last two optional criterias which are there, and not just leave it. See, because these are the minute fine tweakings that you do which will enhance the quality of your meeting. Absolutely great. Any other suggestion?
This is a major aspect for the keeping the quality meeting, so I think all clubs can follow this. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Make every Toastmaster feel valued for the club. Absolutely, yes. We have to have this celebration and awards for every club member when they are performing and when they are doing. Yes, the guest kit. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely right. We have lovely suggestions in our messages, and this itself shows that how you will glide through the CSP on this aspects. Now, as we go through, let me share again. Thank you so much for the answers. Let me go through once again. So this is where respecting time, because one moment. One moment, I'll share my screen. I was not able to share it. Yes. So this is where if you design such small tweakings, fine tweakings in your meetings, you can really have an organic growth in your members. And this will be sustainable growth. Means if you make such changes and put it into your club success plan, which is a live document, it will remain also for the consecutive terms and people to refer back. Why this has to be live? Because there can be so many instances, which I'm sure practical instances, which everybody must have faced in Toastmasters, that you start with one XCOM, but in the middle, you have many people leaving you, or you have a secretary changed, or you have even the president may leave, or so many things can happen. So at the same time, when a new person comes into the XCOM, what he refers to. So this CSP is the roadmap or the blueprint whereby they can refer to, and the progress of this meetings, progress of your club cannot be halted. This is where it is important for you to design. So pathway is important, mentorship should be important and must be practiced by every club, because again, as I said, to have this strategic flywheel around, which which centers around members. To have that, you must have mentors, engagement, and micro celebrations. This is repeatedly again and again because this is important and you must have these fine tweakings into it. So training and dashboard is a strategic ritual. Every month, compulsory has to be visited because it is a modifiable document. So every month it has to be visited. The final thoughts are that the DCP is not just a goal. It's the outcome of great design. And this is a ready-made tool which is given to you by Toastmasters. So please use it very well. It leads with value, culture, and system. Again, every club is different. Every club has their own values, have their own culture, have their own settings with which they work with. So therefore, if they are recorded in the CSP, it is very easy for the consecutive committee and consecutive members to follow it. Reimagine success with intention. Again, the curiosity factor comes in. Remember the Alice in Wonderland story? Alice is curious, and so therefore she asks question to the Cheshire Cat. The Cheshire Cat is critical. He's like an evaluator. But in her journey, she meets a mentor, the Mad Hatter. That is the beautiful story which leads to our similarity in the Toastmasters. And ultimately, you will find through her rabbit hole, she finally gives a transformation. Her self-transformation is there. This is how in Toastmasters also, when a club member enters the club and he passes through the pathway along with all the other engaging experiences, there is a transformation. I can see it in my case, and I'm definitely sure everybody else will also benefit. So therefore, since you have reached up till now here, you can come this far, then you can definitely go still places. So then next, just last but not the least, I will again go back to the website. Okay, so here we will continue with the optional questions. That is the member engagement on the scale of 1 to 5. How benefit your, see, this is how, these ratings will help you to know. If your ratings are less than 2 or 1 given, it's time for you to XCOM to, and everybody to sit up and gauge where they are. So if your scores are 2 or less than in the above 2 questions, what factors led to the club scoring itself so low? So this is the answerable thing which you must sit back and analyze. It can be different for, again, I'm saying different clubs, it can be different, but yes, you can think back. Maybe it is the members are not finding it that value addition. Why they're not finding value addition? Maybe your table topics are not very interesting. Maybe you can improve on that table topics. Maybe the evaluators are not giving the evaluation which the member is looking for. So probably there is some sort of dissatisfaction. So in all these aspects, you have to check what, step back now, and then that is for the future. This is where the CSP is very important. I'm totally in love with this document since the time I started reading, and since the time I have to fill in. I will keep a silence because I got it in the, just 2 minutes silence, please, for the prayers. 2 minutes. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. What strategies will your club ensure members consistently attend the club meeting taking roles? So this is again a very interesting factor which you must think on that, because this can again happen how you will improve by the themes of the meetings, which themes you select. When we go through the District 116, various clubs are having various themes. Also, you can approach the clubs which are there, which have been having consistently the distinguished status for a very long time, you can approach them and see what they are doing, which you can implement in your club. So this is where, again, you can ensure the consistency that your club members attend. Make it interesting. Make it interesting. I know it is very difficult to actually do it in practice, but it can be. So up till now, you didn't have a document. Up till now, we just randomly did things, aimlessly, like Alice in Wonderland. If we say where you want to go, we don't know. No, aimlessly but now from come 2025, 2026, Toastmaster International sees to it that we practice intentional leadership. So this is where this document is very important. And last but not the least, let us go through the last also. We have time, right? Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. So planning process contributions, yes. So planning process contributors. So who are the members here? They can select the contributors for this section, list the members who have created the success plan. Now, apart from this, there is something actionable plans, which are there also here. Let us have a look at that as well. Yes. Here, action item list. See, this is where you can revisit again and again who has what ownership. You can list an item here. Actually, when you take a printout and when you start to fill, it looks, 1 minute, I'll just show you, it looks like this, that you have an actionable item, you have the goal. You can either select DCP goal, the owner, and due date. And if you find that for some reason that DCP and that due date is already over, say for example, I'm supposed to give level 1. My goal objective is DCP. In the DCP, that is my goal objective action, that my level 1 I have to give, and I have to complete this by so and so date. Now, if I have not completed, two others have not completed, if you revisit this every time, you will come to know exactly who is lacking behind. And this is the way where you can offer corrective actions. You can either contact that member and ask actually as to why this member is not giving the speech, or why this member is unable to give the level. He can have his own reasons. Please we can try to address the reasons from this summary. This is the way where you can address. And not only this, we can have action item listed in a very different way. Say, for example, you want to have a club meetings in person. Then by which date, who is the owner of, who has to find the venues, and what is the due date? Or if you want to run the training sessions, you have planned 4 training sessions in your entire year, and you list down here by what date, and who is the owner. Owner means who is responsible for that action, which club officer is responsible for that action. So this is where the accountability comes in. So this is how you can make your club officers accountable, because this is live and nobody can deny that, oh, I did not want to do this, or I did not want to do that, or this is not my responsibility, because everybody is busy and we are doing it. It's a voluntary, but it's a lovely journey, and journey meant for your own self-development and self-transformation. So here is where the accountability for each and every member could come in. And so this is how the Club Central Club Success Plan looks like on the website. And let me stop the screen sharing. Just a moment. Yes. So this is how the Club Success Plan on the website looks like. And see, it can be done very fast. It is not something that, it requires a lot of you can sit it together and you can fill it within this way. Okay, I already see the red light. Please, I will Do we have 5 minutes for the questions? Yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
Do we have 5 minutes for the questions?
Yes, you
Can we?
can. We can take 5 minutes. Yes.
Yes, yes. Please, feel free to ask any questions. Yes, there's a one question which says, can the club use the same CSP for the last term with some editing and additions? Well, the basis you can use from there, but I believe that members keep on evolving. Their needs and requirements keep on changing. The member may have a different education requirement. They may have so many other different requirements. So revisit, and last CSP was a written was a PDF document which could not be revisited. But this PDF document, this is not a PDF document. I'll encourage everybody, you have an option of PDF, but I'll encourage everybody to please go on the live for the advantages which I have just shown you on that. So yes, you can use it as a backbone. But sometimes what happens, there's a Hindi song, I'll just say quickly that a driver takes 20 odd passengers and he says, oh, मैं गड्डी लेके निकला, गड्डी लेके रस्ते में, and he drops that mode आया and he dropped the 20 passengers. Well, this is not what we are looking for, right? We are not going to drop the passengers only for a year. This is called as myopic view. We as a club excom officers are not going to have myopic view, but we are going to have an expansive view so that the committee next also benefits from your CSP and how your members have been performing with great enthusiasm. Is it possible to share the PPT? Yes, sure. Why not? We will share the PPT. Definitely.
Yeah, yes, I will be sharing it across. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please
Any
be-
questions, please feel free. Any one or two questions we can take more?
Yes, I would like to ask one question.
Yes, please.
If a club member is not registered for Pathway, he won't be visible in the CSP document, which you saw, the interactive document.
Right. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That is one case. Another case, for example, my club doesn't have the 4 members who can complete level 1 because they are already level 2 and above. So how to address these things in current success plan while
Yes.
working on the interactive success plan?
Yes, thank you so much for that very good question. As I said in the presentation, that if I don't get level 1s anywhere, I will encourage members to enroll into second path. So I myself will enroll into second path and try to complete the level 1. If your club does not have that many meetings, please go to the club outside your club. There are so many clubs. District 113 has got almost District 116 has got more than 120 clubs. Please visit the clubs and give your speeches there, and you will be surprised, and you will also get a good feedback from different evaluator maybe. So these are the small ways where which you can get the answers to that questions. I hope I answered your question.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, let me check in the message. Get new members. Yes, get new members is the ultimate, but I think he's referring to his club as a corporate club. So he may have some challenges with the corporate club. So yes, outside clubs,
They have to complete the membership goal also. In that way, it's win-win.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, District Director, for the answer. Yes, anybody else? Anyone?
Manjusha, there is a question which you mentioned that how you are going to resolve a conflict. Okay, basically, I believe it's depends upon the poll which we can make. I mean, for the specific decision about a club running, I believe it stands for the polls which we can make a poll in club members, and majority of the polls, as per the club constitution, we can go for a majority vote. I will is it correct or?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely right. Consensus is the first step for the polling, is the first step where we can go, because there are 20 members plus, so there will be 20 thoughts. And yes, you have to find a midway. Very true. Consensus is the answer for that.
In
Good.
fact, there is a question in the, club
Yes.
success plan. Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes. So you can just list down what your club XCOM and what your club chatting with your club members. Please take the opinion also. It's an XCOM way that it will fill, but your club member, every member and every member's opinion counts. So please have a consensus in your club before you fill into the
There
TCP.
is a club members survey form available in TMI, so we can use that also.
Yeah, yes, you can use that. And also MOT. MOT is a very good it's a very, very good platform where you will get everything you want.
But it should done by area director, right? Or
Yeah, it will be done by area director.
okay.
Yes. So any other questions? So we can close the session. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for that fabulous patience with which you have been listening, and absolutely thank you. So therefore the game changer we are on, and I'm sure you all have now that energy and that enthusiasm to go into the new year. On the scale of 1 to 10, quickly, can you give me now? Last time I had got only few answers. 1 to 10. Can you give me quickly how excited you are now to fill the DCP and take up your distinguished challenge? Yes, please, in the message. Fast, as soon as. Yes, one more question. I'll take last question. Uploading CSP is eligibility criteria for DCP? Yes, 100% yes. So only it is stressed. CSP is stressed. Yes, it is important criteria. Without that, your distinguish will not even be counted. Even if you get 10 out of 10, and if you have not submitted the CSP in time,
Before September
on and
30th.
before September 30th, please be aware you will not be eligible for any distinction programs, please. Yes. Thank you. Your 8 will convert to 10, Mr. Jeevan. Definitely Toastmaster Jeevan, 100%. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you again for your patience. And with this, I complete it, giving over to our Toast. Take it back, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manjusha. Let's give her a huge round of applause for that very comprehensive presentation on the club success plan. She has the strategies that she has given me is what I'm going to incorporate in one of my clubs as well, and hopefully our club success plan will definitely going to be a game changer. So with this, we have come to the end of our first training segment, and now we shall proceed with a short commercial break of 5 minutes, just abiding by the timing as specified in the agenda. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Meanwhile, just don't step too far away from your screens. Enjoy your lunch, enjoy your stretch break as much as possible, and we shall be back in 5 minutes shortly. Looking forward to our next training segment.